Hey, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. I'm Kevin Harlan. And we look for Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. MP out there with Thomas. And it's Timmy in at the pivot spot. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. You look at Chicago. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on.
A bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series.
Vucevic, and he banks in the layup.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
MP against Giddey. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as well. He had no issues adjusting to the speed and physicality of the NBA. And, man, I can't wait to see what MP has in store for year 2. This kid has incredible potential.
I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Fires the 3. Matt, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Giddey.
So often the facilitator, Giddey on the finishing end there.
A 3 from MP. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And the points coming for them now, Craig and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little
competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him. The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight list.
Giddey with it. Now defended by MP. 7 points in the game.
Well, the interior is where Vucevic is at his most assertive. So the defense has to be overwhelming to stop him.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Josh Giddey. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Nets trail by 7. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Williams, a screen on Porter. Dosunmu with it. No scoring in this one. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, even though they're struggling, His solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Williams outside. Timmy grabs the miss.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
A three from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 19 points.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's White. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Thomas. Back to Mack. Fires for three. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Steps back. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Porter. On the wing, Dosunmu. Guarded by Porter. And the basket by Jones.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's good from long range. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
MP, good.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, White. Outside, Jones. Now here's Vucevic. Defense right on him. A baseline jam. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Jones looking for an opening. Outside, White. Vucevic is screen on Thomas. And White kicks to Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Brooklyn trailing. The three from MP. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. White wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been tremendous. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. And that one's good. MP.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
On the wing, Jones. On to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A three from MP. And the Nets, another three.
Just another thing. MP.
Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Chicago trailing here. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And White kicks to Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Jones in the post. MP's there. Huerter, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And MP throws it down.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Over to the left wing. Vucevic, the pass to Huerter. Smith sets the pick for Huerter. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And it's White missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Hurd. And here's Vucevic. Mack grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 38 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Thomas against White. Pass to Vucevic. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. It's good. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night. There's a minute left in the first quarter. MP against Jones. A 3 from MP. Bulls trail by 5. White looking around. Pass to Jones. Vucevic is screen on MP. It's stolen by Mack. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Thomas gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones. He's got 7. Outside, White. Over Thomas. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. For the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's White in for Terry. The Nets also changing it up. Brownie's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Wilson. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Williams at the power forward position. Williams against MP. Nice move. And he drops that one in. Mack's got 40 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Dosunmu. Connects, the jumper drops. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Mack, no luck. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Dosunmu. Now, here's Collins. Guarded by Porter. Jones from outside. Tries again. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Collins. Now White, he's guarded by Williams. Stolen away. And now running it up the court. Mack pushing it up. And finished off by Porter.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Bulls trail by 11. Outside, White. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Zach Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jones. And here's MP for three. Cans it from downtown. Max got 51.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Dosunmu. There's a screen by Williams. Back to White. In the corner. Huerter with it. Williams scanning the floor. Now here's Vucevic. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The three from MP. Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thomas has checked in.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Outside, White over Mack. And again, Chicago. No good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Porter to the left side wing. MP outside. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Bulls trail by 20. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. MP really making a difference here.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Thomas against Huerter. And it's Vucevic missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this rush.
And both free throws good for MP.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Vucevic. Trying to end the drought. Brooklyn with the rebound. Timmy's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Mack. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And the dunk by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
back, looking around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that is how you finish a drive. Kobe White.
And here's MP, and again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Nets leading by 23. Here we go. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And it's White missing.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
MP outside. Launches it. Good! Another from three.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. From the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. And Chicago shooting straight 49% from the field.
To me, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Chicago shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
For your Chicago Bulls.
First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Mack with the ball. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. White against MP. Pass to Herter. Vucevic a screen on Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Clowney pulls it in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
For Brooklyn, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Here's Dosunmu. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Here's Vucevic and the Bulls another 3.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
MP, that's for 2. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Herter. He can't get that one. Excellent D from Thomas. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter dishes to MP. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. From downtown, that one no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us for Post.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for. And that concludes.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man position.
Personal foul.
Bulls trail by 21. Outside, White. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. White's got 13 points.
Well, if you give White room to shoot from deep, he will torch you. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Matt, no luck. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago. Here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And Matt drops them both. Bulls trail by 18. Giddey surveying the D. Outside, White. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic a screen on MP. Williams for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The drive by MP.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Right side, Williams. Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Mack, good.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Right a screen. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Nets lead by 18. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. He's feeling it. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
MP outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Giddey. Trying to get open is Dosunmu. MP outside. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the middle. And here we go. The Bulls straight. And Giddey gets it to go.
So smooth in transition. The Australian Josh Giddey catching.
And here's MP and again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Nets leading by 19 points. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Giddey. The shot's good. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, great job by Giddey staying composed there, refusing to let the physical defense throw him off.
Mack, good.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jones checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 19. Pass to White. On the wing, Dosunmu. Outside, Williams. Outside, Jones. Traps in the tray. Jones has got 14 points.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
Never resting on his laurels. He has once again put on a clinic, breaking his own record for second most triples all time in a playoff game.
Putting on a clinic indeed. You know, when he gets in a zone like this, it's exhilarating to watch. At least for us it is. I've got to assume it feels just about the opposite for anybody tasked with slowing him down. It's got to be very, very hard. MP outside. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the basket by Jones.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. White the pass to Dosunmu. Jones kicks to White. Vucevic is screen on Thomas. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Dosunmu. Lets it go. Mack grabs the miss. MP's. Good, he hits again.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. Here's White. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, you got to applaud the readiness of Kobe White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
MP outside. To the inside. Outside for Thomas. Here's MP. Again, the Nets for 2.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. But he is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Josh Giddey. Allie, how's he doing?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Some changes for Chicago. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for White, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Michael Porter. It's stolen by Mack. MP. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Giddey, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 15. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Bulls making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Giddey. Herter kicks to Giddey. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Williams. From deep, Herter. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
For 3. Hits it again. Wow.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Here's Giddey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut...
MP outside. And the dunk by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, White. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Giddey. 5 on the clock. Back to Vucevic. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And that's now 27 points for Vucevic. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point game. Driving the lane, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside Williams. White setting the pick for Williams. At the crossover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Cameron Thomas. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
White inside. Thomas covering. And it's White missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Outside, White. Right side, Williams. MP against Giddey. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's a shot the defenses often dare Giddey to make, but he's shown improved accuracy.
It's stolen by Vucevic. They're running. Williams with a clean look. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
MP outside. He takes it in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And both free throws good for MP.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Williams passes to Giddey. Driving inside. And the Bulls another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
A three from MP. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to White. Back to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on MP. Up top, Giddey. Covered by MP. Here's Dosunmu. No good on the three. Brooklyn leading by 16. MP passes to Porter. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. To the paint. Williams kicks to Giddey. On to White. The three. It's hauled in by MP. Max got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
At the line for the net, Clowney, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Bulls trail by 18. Here's White. And he banks the layup in.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
MP sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 19.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Giddey sets the pick for Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey finds Vucevic. Back to Giddey. And the three off target. Nets leading by 19.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Matt grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Williams. White inside. MP's there. Williams can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Brooklyn.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
MP. Giddey will pull it down. Here's Chicago. White. And he does not hit. Brooklyn in control. Williams with the rebound. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Prolific play per usual from MP in leading his side to victory. Your efforts stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
It does. It gets back to what I liked about this game in the first place as a kid. Nobody bounces a ball or looks up at the hoop and thinks, how can I limit myself? Who would do that? Basketball expands what we think is possible. I like knowing some kid is watching me thinking, he did all that? Now I'm going to do it too, because he did.
That's great, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And for all of us here at the table.